Yo, good morning, my people. Good morning, good morning. What's up, world? It is Wednesday, April 9th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him all things is possible. It's No Duck Zone episode. It's sponsored by Vision Sports Management. Follow my brother John Boy Belton on Facebook and Instagram, and my man Shannon Brown. Match Bout. Follow him on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Shout outs to both of the sponsors. Top of the morning, y'all. Pardon all this. Allergy times again. Mixed with me coming in with a cold. Um, it's crazy. It's kicking my ass right now, but I'm good. Um, I didn't check in with you guys yesterday. Mike, what up? I didn't check in with you guys yesterday because I wasn't feeling good. Plus, I had moves I had to make. So, anyway, safe travels to everybody who's moving around, going to school, going to work, coming from work, going to doctor's appointments, vacations, wherever it is that you're going, get there safe. I hope everybody's feeling blessed. I hope everybody's feeling appreciated. I hope everybody's feeling thankful for seeing another day and knowing with Him all things is possible. Um, we're gonna get deep today. We're gonna get deep today um, because you guys are always looking forward to me doing the word of the days. Um, and the word of the day is going to be perception. It's going to be the word of the day, perception. Um, we're going to talk about what it means. Because a lot of people, they get that word twisted. So we're going to get into it. So let's go. So for all my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is where it goes down at No Duck Zone podcast. Um, Sometimes when people see you or be around you or might have heard something about you, they get this perception of that's who you are. Right? Like, they always say the first impression is the best impression. Um, rather if it's you, rather if it's you or not, um, you never want people to think that. Now, you might not care you might not care what people think, but those two right there are always important. It's important to be who you are, but people will hear the way you talk, they hear the way you act. If you're a humble person, their perception is that's just who you are, and I can say whatever I want to say to them. Because what are they gonna do? And it's kind of scary that people think that about you. I've always talked about character because I said character was very important. And character is very important, but don't think because you see what my character is, then you get this perception of, okay, that's who he is or that's who she is. And I could take that and I could run with it because you can't. um, it's very important for us to make other people understand that just because you see me talk this way, you see me talk that way, that does not mean you get to try to assassinate who I am. You don't get to you don't get to do that because at the end of the day, I'm still a human. I'm still a we still are people with feelings, but also how you carry yourself um, will tell a lot. I'm good. It tells a lot about you how you carry yourself. Appreciate you. Hit the like button if you haven't. So we all carry this perception sometime, or we all walk around and talk a certain way that makes people think that okay, this is who you are. Um, some people put up a front. Some people are being who they are. Some people are trying to confuse people or fool them into who they are. But the word of the day is perception. You ever had somebody get out of line with you? They get out of character, talk to you a certain way, right? If it's at your job or your neighborhood, and then you go, listen, man, don't mistake me for this person because you hear me talk like this. Whatever perception you like, I don't know what you thinking. Whatever feedback you're getting from me, I'm not that person. Which means that's the nice way of telling them I don't want to bust your ass. Like get away from me from that because you have people who they'll do that. They get this idea of this is who you are. And you can get that with anybody. You can get that with teachers, um, anybody that's around. Me, I try my hardest to not get the perception of to not get that around people. Now some people it's hard to ignore it because they're so out there with it where it's like, damn, you know what? This is how I think of this person and this is how this person is. And then you have people just putting on the front. Um, for me, um, it's crazy because I always say respect is a must. Respect is always a must. Um, knowing who you are and knowing where you're going and knowing where you end up is a must. You must know that. At least know where you're going because you might not know where you end up. That's a must. But the perception of what people might think about you, and not only think, they also try to treat you like that, and you're like, wait a minute, it's not me. That's why I mentioned last week or the week before that character was important. It's always going to be important. because we have a lot of people who walk around and they don't have character, and when you walk around and you got some type of character to you, they take advantage of that. Their perception is that you're a cornball, you're a punk. They think they can push you around. They think they can say whatever they want. You know, the problem with this world is we walk around, we got a lot of fake wannabe bullies. And some of them work for the system. Some of them work in schools. Everybody is a bully. Is not a kid who has problems at home. A lot of them are grown punks that either been bullies all their life or they then got bullied. And my perception is that they look for, to me, it's like y'all are people who looking for attention in the wrong places, trying to get the world to acknowledge who it is that you are. And those are the people I can't stand. And they'll try to convince you that they're not a bully, but they are. Smash that like button. If this conversation is too boring for you, I suggest you go watch TV. If you're looking for this to be one of them drama channels, all that reality TV show, we don't do that over here. The word of the day is perception. We've seen people like that. And you try not to think about somebody like that because you go, okay, I don't want to think that every time I see this person, this is what it is. That's their perception. That's just for them. Sometimes people are just good on putting on the act. But then in real life, some people already like that, and they're okay with being like that. It doesn't bother them. For me, I go, D3, what up? Congratulations on that gig too, man. For me, I go, okay, so if this person's really like this in real life, you're either enjoying who they are, or you're just never going to be around them. So you get this perception of, oh, this is who this person is. They cool, they down to earth. And then it's the other side of, oh, that's a person that I will never be around. I would never be around them because I can't take their character. It annoys me. When I go around my brother D3, when I've been around him, but the perception is, yo, you're gonna have fun with him. You're gonna kick it with him. He's gonna show you a good time. Now, if you violate, it's a whole different ball game. You go around my brother on the underrated darkness, same thing. You'll have amazing time with amazing conversations. If you violate them, that's on you. My brother BC. There's a lot of people I can speak for in real life that if you go ahead and violate them, because you getting their perception twisted or their character, there's consequences. See, when you mix character, perception together, when you mix that together, it's bad. Because you think that, okay, this is who they are, so I can either push them around, because some people think negative. Oh man, they soft, man. They not really on that type of timing. You know what I mean? I can push them around, man. I could bully them. I could say whatever, and then when it don't go your way, you like, oh, I thought you wasn't about violence. What is the perception that people get when they're around you? What do they think? Because that word is very important. Good morning, Erico. That word is very important because it goes. It's also kind of that word perception is actually related. Is actually related to character, but it's just what other people think. What's the perception when people are around you? Because you have to bring that to their attention. Like whatever you see, whatever you think I am, and it depends on how they talking to you or how they coming at you. It's like whatever you see, this ain't this ain't it. Some people feel like they authorized to try to assassinate who you are, um, to change who you are, to replace who you are, to make you out to be something that that's their perception of how they look at you, and you like, wait a minute, that's not even me. If I'm not really putting that out there, if I'm not putting that bad energy out there like that, that's not what you think. And if the bad energy is out there, the bad energy is out there for a reason. Cause sometimes there's a time you can step out of line and go, I don't want to be like this, but people will bring you out your character when you shouldn't be. And a lot of us, we try our hardest to stay in line. But there's always going to be that moment in that time where somebody's going to test you just to see how far they can push you. And sometimes it's the littlest things that they'll say to you where you have to, people know how to push buttons, man. At your job, they know how to push buttons. Your kids, rather if it's at school, at home, but mostly school, they know how to push your buttons. Your co-workers, your friends, because they, especially them, those kind of people, feel like they know you or they're taking advantage of you, of your kindness. Um, and it puts you in a place where it's go, okay, the perception is that you just think that you could take advantage of me, and I don't know, I'm somebody that you can take advantage of or talk to any kind of way, and it'll be enough to drive you crazy. Word of the day, y'all. Perception. What do you see in somebody that makes you say, yeah, my perception is this person's a good person. I see a lot of good in them, and I can see myself being around them and dealing with them. Because you can see perception more than one way. Then the other way is, I'll never go around them. I'll never do anything with them because I'm like that. There's some people who wouldn't do it with me. I ain't gonna sit here and make it seem like I'm all innocent. There's plenty of people who wouldn't do anything with me. Their perception is, Josh Sanders, what up? I talk too much, or I'm cocky, whatever it is that they think, which I can care less what they think because they don't do anything for me but run their mouth. But in real life, I know what kind of person I am and what I bring to the table. And I got way more people in this world that love me than dislike me. See, the love overpowers the hate. That's why I don't ever worry about the haters, the dislikers, the ones who can't understand, or don't understand, or the ones who don't have no interest. I don't worry about them because when love overpowers the hate, it ain't nothing you can do. Sit on the sideline and watch. If you just coming in, smash that like button. Excuse me, because my allergies is turning into a cold, so that's the reason why I sound like this. But we got to work this morning, so we gonna work. Perception is the word of the day. I want you to close your eyes at that moment, wherever you at, and think about that word. Because every day in life, that word is a part of you. Character is a part of you. And even when you're standing around people you don't know, perception is a word that hangs on to you. Perception and character are like two words that they basically like your ID. They're your ID, except for it's not in your pocket. It's on you. That's what perception and character is. That's your ID. Even when you're talking to the police, even when you're talking to the judge, it's your ID. And I don't mean like state ID or anything like that. I think that's probably the hardest thing that we have control over is having people not think this is who we are, but then at the same time not giving a damn of what people think about us. I went somewhere yesterday to handle some business, and it quickly went left. And it wasn't me going left. You trying to cause an accident? I'm driving. You talking about? Close your eyes. Oh shit. Well, I didn't know you was driving, D Free. Not you, fool. Oh man, it's D Free's ass, man. Of course, I'm not expecting you to close your eyes, D Free. You better not have Miss Free with you. Damn it. You better not have Miss Free with you, and I hope Big Dream is not in there. Yeah, Josh, you see somebody close his eyes, he driving. I ain't gonna tell you to do that now. God damn it. I can't laugh the way I want to because I don't feel good. Oh man, deep freeze an ass, man. But it's like an idea, and you carry that on you, the perception, and people will just take that and run with it and go, okay, this is how she is, this is how he is. All right, so this is how I'm gonna talk to him. You know she is. Tell my girl I said hello, man. She's still the hardest working woman out there. Hard working woman. You better be taking Miss Free to the Bahamas next month or something. She deserve it. That woman bust her ass at work. He said if Jesus takes the yo, I don't got time for y'all shenanigans this morning. I don't have time for y'all this morning. I'm not gonna let y'all do that to me this morning because I don't feel good. My allergies is at an all-time high. I'm not even about to let y'all do this to me this morning. But you see how we do it? We joke around. Even when we joke around, the perception of you thinking is, oh, they're just jokers, and that's it. We all have a good time, but we all have a serious side to us too. And if you try to violate that side, then we know what happens. Yeah, this is deeply stupid. So I came up with that word. I was sitting around thinking yesterday about it because I didn't go live, and I was supposed to go live yesterday afternoon at 5:15, and I'm sorry, I still didn't. My body was just like totally not up for it. Yeah, exactly. Once you say chill, it ain't that playtime, but people will get the perception of You know, he's this and he that. Keep messing with him, keep pushing his buttons. What he gonna do? Cause their perception is, man, you soft. You soft. What you gonna do? Hmm? I'll push you. I'll smack your hat. I'll talk to you crazy. That's their perception. And you shouldn't have to change who you are to make them respect you. That should be there. Unless you did something to not earn that respect. But at the end of the day, rather if you know somebody or not, it's gotta be. It ain't about like or love. It's about respect. I care about the word respect more than like and love. I'm gonna be honest with you, because you're gonna respect me. One way or the other. Hey, I don't like him. I love when they say I think you was that. I thought this. Yo, you ever beat somebody up? Or have you ever flipped on somebody in real life? Josh, D Free, and somebody said, yo, I didn't know D Free was on that type of timing. I didn't know Josh was on that type of timing. You ever had somebody do that? Like, not for the people who know who you are already, but for the people who don't know, and they like, yo, I didn't even know your man Josh was on that type of timing. Your boy just went bonkers. He done flipped the table over. He'd have hit homie in the head with a bottle. He'd have put hands on him. He drug him through the neighborhood. He beat him up at the bus stop. He ran to McDonald's and just beat him to death. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now you got everybody in the school and the neighborhood talking about it like, yo, you see Dwayne? That's not it over there. Don't let his jokes fool you. He will fuck you up. You see Josh? I don't care how much weed he smoke. Don't get it just because you see him in the cut chilling. That don't mean he's soft. You ain't witnessed what I witnessed yesterday. He did do bad. But their perception is, if you're a person who makes jokes, and that's all you do, you chase girls, you play sports, you stay out of the way. Steady them just saying, that's the dude that I need to be around because that dude will keep me out of shit because he don't get into shit. And he's not gonna start with you unless you start with him. But steady them thinking like that, steady them trying to grab a friend like that. They want to be around 20 ass gangsters. Steady saying, being around these 20 ass gangsters is gonna give me 20 damn years. So steady me just getting around somebody who can keep me out of that. Their perception is, man, I'll whoop his ass. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, D Free, man, I'll whoop his ass, man. His old his old joking ass. What he gonna do? Like people think singers R&B. Nah, people who sing R&B songs are way past soft. Everybody who sings a love song, that's why I don't get why people say that. Some of these R&B artists come from projects and rough neighborhoods, just like they be acting like R&B singers come from the country and rappers come from the hood. What are you, crazy? These R&B dudes come from beat up, fucked up neighborhoods just like anybody else. R. Kelly wasn't no sucker. I heard stories about him. You stepped to him, you'd got the business. Tank. There's certain people you couldn't. Chris Brown. There's certain guys you step to if you want to, and see what happened. See how your day go. But and they think that this is who you are. And yeah, you know what I mean? But this is the perception. Exactly. But what I'm saying is, you shouldn't switch up who you are in life because this is what people think about you. Huh? You have to switch up. Oh, Eric O, man. Yo, man, Eric's soft, man. I ain't worrying about that dude, Eric O, man. I'll slap the shit out of him. Oh. Oh, so that's what you think about him. Okay, well, you go slap him, and see how that turns out for you. Why? Because the man is somebody who does this and does that. So your perception of him is he's soft, he's slappable. You got people that really think in life that you slappable. You know, he's slappable. Ain't that crazy that you got people that think that, yo, you're slappable. I'll slap him. That's why I hate bullies, because I be like, y'all soft. I hate people who see that you're not being different, but you're just being you. It seems like they want you to be more than that. As being yourself is something wrong with that. I don't get that. Why does the kid or the guy who hangs around 20 gangsters want to be around 20 gangsters all day? You don't want to be around that one person that be like, yo, he don't get into much, and I need to change my life. Or I need to keep homeboy under my wing. I don't care what my other homies are saying. Why you hanging with him? He's soft. Sometimes you got to get around that person that's gonna keep you out of shit. Yo, man, I need to go hang with my man D, man, because he gonna keep me out of shit because he don't do that. All D do is smoke weed, skateboard, play Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But they don't want to go around that. I don't want to go around that. I want to be around the gangsters all day. I want to be around the Tony Montanas all day. That's what I want to be around. I don't get that. You want to be on that side of the world because the real thing is you don't want people to get the perception of you a softy. So I have to be what they call with the get along gang. I got to be down with this. I don't need people looking at me and then going that, hey, that's what you do? You hanging with him? You talking to her? Because now their perception is, if you hanging with that girl, you must be doing her. Why I have to be doing with her? Why do I have to be doing with her and I can't just be chilling with her? Why can't she just be my friend? Because of how she looks? Because of how she talks? So your perception is, I'm trying to beat, I'm trying to get with it. Or that's the kind of women that I like. I can't just be cool with her. This is the idiotic, dumbass world we live in. And we're too busy going out of our way to prove to somebody else that do not matter. I don't care if they're family or friends. We got to prove to them that, oh no, that's not what it is. I was just speaking to them. When you know you wasn't just speaking to them. That's your peoples. And even if you had any type of interest in them, what's wrong with that? Oh yeah, even the softest man has a point where you cross that line with him and he's gonna make you pay for it. That's the reason why you see some of these guys when they're being bullied, especially at school, what they do. Kids who get bullied in school already have this, it's already this perception about them that nobody gives a shit about them. Nobody cares about them in school. Nobody cares about them in their household. They start getting that own perception about themselves, and you know what happens after that? Okay, nobody cares. I don't give a shit neither. So guess what? We all can go. And that's how, all that starts. You start bullying somebody, the perception is this person ain't gonna do nothing, they soft, I could bully them, I could do all this, I could say all that, I could make them do my homework, I could make them bring me money. I could push them all around. Till you don't realize everybody has a breaking point. And everybody has that moment where they gonna snap. And when they snap, you really are gonna wish that you was on that other side. You're gonna wish you was on the other side. Oh man, I didn't know he was gonna go do that. I didn't know he was gonna go say that. Because perception, word of the day is don't get it twisted because you see a person in a certain space and place, and then that's the first thing that you're running with. Because that word perception can punch you right in the mouth without you even seeing it come. Because the first thing you thinking is, this is what this person is. Sometimes people are fooling you into thinking that they something that they not. So the next time you see them, you like, you're a little different today. I live in New York City where perception is crazy. Never let your eyes fool based on what's in front of you. Yeah, never let your eyes. I live in New York City where perception is crazy. Because you got these dudes out here, or these people out here that their character and their perception is. But it's also some people you gotta leave alone because you put yourself in a predicament where it's like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have did this. Miss Fields, good morning, sis. Make sure everybody go subscribe to Miss Fields if you haven't already. Okay? If you have not subscribed to Sister Fields, get over there. So this is what they think. DP Rocker, what's up, my brother? Perception is very important. A lot of us have went all our lives as adolescents or whatever, people thinking that this is who they are. I've had people tell me, still to this day, I'm 42 years old. Damn, Clarence, man, you still that same joking ass person from high school. You still silly. And I am. There's parts of me that have got serious because I've grown up, and then there's parts of me where I am still that silly ass dude from school. But I'm not gonna change that to make you comfortable. I love it when my family come in and they speak to everybody. I love when everybody speaks. I love y'all so much, man. Y'all making me actually feel a little better right now. Thank y'all though. So we all have been through it. My man DP Rocker goes to the gym and he works out, right? Now, the perception is he goes to this gym and he works out every day, and even though he's an older man, hey, let's go fuck with him. Let's see what this old man got for us. Because they never seen DP in real life. They never seen him in action. You don't know nothing about that man. You don't know what type of damage that man could do. But for some reason, let's go try him out. And then it don't go the way they thought it was gonna go. Why'd you do it? Why'd you even go? Why did you even go messing with him in the first place? What you go messing with him for? What did you get out of that? Why? What was your perception? Well, I didn't have no perception. We was just messing around. Nah, man. Just messing around will get you buried. You can't just go around messing with somebody. Because they look like something, they talk like something, they move like something. So your idea of that was, let me just pick and poke at this person just to see. Like, how in God's name does that make sense? It don't. And we all have been through it where people have got us twisted. I don't know what Miss Fields' life was like coming up. I can't say what her life was like. But the way she looks, and if she act a certain way in school, trust me, they won't. They stay. Yeah, of course they do, DP. You know how that is. They seen Miss Fields in school and might have thought there's two things. Either leave her alone because she has brothers. I think Miss Fields says that. She had brothers. Or I know I can get that. If she dressed a certain way, oh, I know I can get that. But if she got brothers, and then even with that, you still got some people who want to try. The perception is, I can get, I can, I know I can. And then you find out the hard way. Now I'm glad DP you said that for you internet bloggers, for you Tony Montanas, you tough guys. Y'all be the worst ones because y'all perception is this is what this person is and what that is. Yep, 6'6". Yeah, I know. I remember Miss Fields. That's why I said that. Yeah, you might have been the last one in the school that dudes wanted to even violate. Six brothers? Yeah, that's like fighting all six Stacys from the wood. Hell no. I'm good. Um, for you internet bloggers, it's just like y'all doing that because you know you can. Because you know in real life, up in somebody's space, y'all not keeping that same energy. Y'all perception is this is what this person is, and I'll never run into them because we live in two different counties, two different states, two different parts of the world. I'm on the East Coast, you on the Midwest, you on the West Coast, I'm in the dirty South, which is stupid. Because we all come together to talk about one thing, and that's boxing, and y'all manage to jump on something that ain't got nothing to do with what the hell we talking about. Then now you trying to convince us that because we're on live in front of a million people, all of a sudden you tough. Some of y'all, you know what my perception of some of you bloggers are? Y'all attention grabbers. Y'all do anything to grab somebody's attention. Or what I like to call the without people. Call you the without people. Y'all on here without a purpose. Your perception is I could come on here, say whatever I want to this person, and y'all know damn well you're not gonna see that person. Because anybody know they gonna see somebody, they'll calm it down a little bit unless they just don't care and they see each other and they get it in. A lot of y'all know damn well y'all ain't gonna see each other. Y'all be a waste of breath. Why should somebody change who they are on here because you're trying to make them uncomfortable? Did some of us, since some of y'all are trying to make us believe that this is who y'all really are, and I'm like, you cannot be tough all day. You can't be tough all day. You telling me 24/7, 7 days a week, you're tough? So that's the perception. That's what you want us to get. That you just because that's what people are gonna get. Oh, you're Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior all damn day. That's what you want us to believe. For the ones that I'm a father, I'm a grandfather, I got a beautiful wife. But when they not around, you sneak off to that extra bedroom or to the basement, and then you want us to believe that or you go sit in your car. All of a sudden now you Big Daddy Cool Diesel. That's the perception. Well, I don't care what people think. Okay, so if you don't care about what people think, just know that you're bringing all types of different attention to you. You're bringing all type of issues to you. And that's cool. See, me, I'm comfortable with who I am because I'm me. I'm really being me. And I'm going to say something that a lot of y'all don't bother to say. Too afraid to say. Because the perception is you don't want people thinking that this is you. I don't want people to think that I'm so positive. I can't be positive all day. Okay. Okay. I'll definitely accept that. Just got invited somewhere. God is good. Trust. Yeah, positive. I don't know, bro. I'm not talking boxing right now. You want to talk boxing? Come back later. It's not a boxing segment. I don't do boxing in the morning. I don't know if it's your first time coming over here or because you see the gloves, but there's no boxing talk. You're more than welcome to come back. We'll talk about Stanley Onis and Boots later on. What's going on, T? But the perception. The word of the day is perception. Come back later, George. Okay? You make sure you come back, George. I promise you, George. I don't want you to think I'm an asshole. I want you to come back today. I know yesterday I was supposed to went live, but I was feeling a little under the weather, y'all. I really was. I promise y'all. I don't want to keep telling y'all I'm going live in the afternoon and I don't come. Come back later, George. I promise you. Come back later. You come back on later. Come back on later, George. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Come on back later. I promise you, I got you, big dog. I'll answer that question later. And I'm not gonna make a promise I can't keep. Come on back later. I got you, big man. Promise you. Cause I do want to talk about that fight. I promise you, I really do. I'm interested in that. But the perception, we have to deal with that of people looking at us and thinking this is what we are. And it's cool if that's what you are, but don't take advantage of what I am. You get what I'm saying? Y'all ever had people take advantage of who y'all are? You can't be a jokester. They want to just feel like, okay, I could do this with you because this is what you do, right? You in this field. Then when you start bombing on them, they can't take the joke. You start bombing on them, and it's like, what happened? You wanted to go there, right? You could dish it, but you can't take it. I never understood that with people. It's just crazy to me. And it's kind of, you know what, it kind of hurts because when people look at you like that, then you go, okay, what is it that people see in me that just makes them think they could just say whatever and do whatever? What makes people think that they could just say whatever to me? You ever ask yourself that? You ever looked in the mirror and just be like, what the fuck is going on today? I'm too nice. That's what it is. I'm too nice, and the perception to them is he's a push around. He's a get over. He's Mr. Softy, like the ice cream man outside. Oh yeah, I can get him. Yeah, Eric O, I can get him. George, I can get you. Huh? Miss Fields, I can get you. Free, yeah, they soft. Put them all at one table and I'll go around that whole table and slap the living shit out of all of them. What are any of them gonna do? Now you like. And sometimes you try to keep your composure because as humans, we don't know our own strength and what we can do to people. So even when you tell yourself, don't let the appearance and personality fool you, there is a real demon behind all these laughs and jokes. Yes, they don't understand that though, Josh. We don't listen, we don't know our own strength. You ever told yourself, yeah, I'm strong, but I ain't that strong, and then you be in a situation where I don't know about them, but I'm gonna send you to the upper room. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just saying, D3, that it's a damn shame when it's hard for you to live in life just being you. And it's not hard for us to do it, but it's hard because other people see something that they feel like they could expose. And I'm like, man, if you don't go sit your asses down, I'm not going to change being a joker. D3's not going to change being a joker. Josh is not going to change being a joker. Miss Fields is going to be who she be. Everybody else is on here. I'm hoping that they be who they be. You're not changing who you are because somebody can't relate to you or they don't feel comfortable being around you. That sound like a you problem, bruh. That really do. That sound like a you problem, bruh. So I'm supposed to stop joking to make you comfortable? Now, I know there's some people who over joke and they might go too far. If I feel like I don't want to be around those kind of people, depends on what kind of mood I'm in, I just get away. I get away. I can't make them change who they are, though. Some people are natural born jokers. Some people are just natural at pissing people off, being assholes all day. Either way, if I don't want to be around any of that, I get away from it. Because nobody's asking you to stay and be around it. You can easily get away from it. If you're around it, it's because you're looking for a reason. You're looking for the reason for the person to say something to you so you can have a reason to do something to them. Redirect is my thing. Redirect, yes. Redirect. If you ever see somebody stay around somebody that you know that they're a pain in the ass or they joke too much, and then you go, well, you keep complaining about them, just get away from them. The fuck you getting? Nah, man, because I've been chilling here. Bruh, you're looking for a reason to do something to him. You're looking for a reason. People look for reasons to do shit. If he is getting on your nerve and he's talking too much and he aggravating you, but he might not necessarily be talking to you. He could just be talking because that's what he do. You don't get away from him. Now you looking for a reason to do something to him, bruh. Now you just, like, I don't like that. Don't look for a reason. I get away from it. Or guess what? I don't go around it. There's a lot of people my wife hang around that she's friends with. I never go around them. Been my wife 7 years, been married to her for 4. There's a lot of people around in her circle I wouldn't go around. Because I know me. I won't hesitate to slap the shit out of nobody. Look at me the wrong way, sneeze at me the wrong way, pass gas the wrong way, wipe your ass, whatever it is. I don't care. That quick. And I don't need to be like that because I'm in a position where my brand is more important than them. So you don't want to throw all that away. The Bible is my roadmap in life. Without faith is no sure. That's a fact. That's a fact. My wife and friends, buckets, and I told them that faith, all 8 of them. Damn, Josh. Damn, Josh. Boy, Josh, you ain't got no filter, boy. Damn, he said I told all 8 of them they smart buckets. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I'd have been able to tell them that they were smut buckets. I'd have probably told her that they were smut buckets, but damn. Hey, the perception is that's what they are, smut buckets. Yeah, dang, that's the same thing I said, T. Dang, boy. But that's their perception. If that's what they put out there, because they putting it out there, you not putting it out there. You saw something in them, or you seen them do some things to call them that. That's the perception. But guess what? Now some dudes step to them, the first thing they say is, what do you think, we some hoes? That was my perception that y'all were. You ain't gonna get me to buy you a drink at the bar and then think that you ain't gonna do nothing with me. All right, Miss Fields. Exactly. They put it all out there. Yeah. So when dudes step to them and they trying to do something with them, I ain't no hoe. I'm a lady. You a lady? Says where? You understand what I'm saying? Perception is very important. It's related to character. Yeah, exactly, Erico. Like you ain't about to tell me, oh, we ain't like that in real life. Me and 7 other of my friends, we not like that. That's how we act. But what you fail to realize is that character and perception is very important. You can act like that. But the perception is the people is, oh, they really on that type of timing. Gabe, what up? What up? What up? What up? Salute. That's the perception that this is how you act in real life. So we're gonna take it for what it is. So when we see you, come on, man. You want to go get a drink? You want to go slide off? You want to go to the telly? Want to go to the motel? Ah, what I look like? I don't know you. I just met you. Who do you think I am? A hoe? Hmm? Well, the perception is that you get down like that. Um, you know what I mean? Oh, you get down like that, don't you? Well, what made you think that? Well, I don't know. My homie told me this, and I've seen pictures on social media, and I know a couple of my homies that been in parties with y'all say y'all some wild girls. Your homie? Who your homies? We know a lot of dudes. We been to a lot of parties. We done had plenty of hangovers and woke up in places. So what we talking about? Y'all ain't about to sit here and act like y'all a bunch of church girls. You want to play stupid. You know what this conversation is. This is basically a stick up. This is a stick up. Y'all know what it is already, man. Listen, perception is very important. If you don't think it is, you ain't gotta listen to me. You ain't gotta listen to me. It's very important. Oh God. Yeah, so church girls be the wildest ones. You didn't hear that from. No, I'm saying, but they be trying to act like Sundays they be in there and they don't. I'm just talking about particular ones. So yeah, so it's crazy. But the word of the day is perception. What does that word mean to you? What does it mean to you? Because that's your ID. Perception and character, both together, those are your ID. Those are your IDs when you're walking around in life. And people should never have to get it twisted. If you are a funny guy, just because you're a funny guy, you're somebody that makes jokes, that does not mean you can come and talk to me any kind of way. Just because I'm mean, you don't get to walk around and just be like, yo, stay away from him. He's a mean person, because that's the perception I get, because some mean people, or some people you think that's mean and they walk around looking a certain way, can really be nice people. They're just people who been through stuff, or they're having a moment where they're thinking about something. But I be around people like that. They good people. They really good people. But your perception is, yo, they mean as shit. They mean, they about this, they about that. Which is like, all right, if that's what you think, go ahead. Just keep one thing in mind. I'm not here for your comfortability. You know, it is what it is. I'm going to wrap this up, y'all. Stanionis, Boots. We're going to come back to talk about that on the stream. Not on here, but we'll come back on stream to talk about Boots and standing on this. Is going down this week. I'm going to get me some rest, y'all. I'm still feeling under the weather. I might be feeling under the weather when we come back, but it's okay though, because now it turned from allergies to actually feeling like a cold, but it's all right. We're going to fix it. We'll be back. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. I love y'all. Remember, the word of the day is perception. Okay? Everybody get to where they going safe. Safe travels, honey. Yeah, I'm about to get that Erigo. My allergies, this is about the second or third time this year my allergies shoot up. We'll fix it though. Everybody get to where they going safe. We're going to come back about We'll come back about 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'll set it up and let y'all know. Steady just giving y'all the time. When y'all see me set it up, y'all should get notifications. If you ever getting a problem getting notifications, just DM me on Instagram or something and let me know, and I'll try my best to fix it. All right. Love y'all. Be safe. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.